Thank you for choosing the custom-shaped Havahart Wireless Dog Fence. This video will illustrate the key features associated with your new wireless dog fence. For step-by-step instructions and other important information, please refer to your instruction manual. If you have additional questions, please call our customer care specialists, who will be happy to help you. Always remember, proper training of your dog is essential to ensure the successful operation of your custom-shaped wireless dog fence. Let's begin by looking at some key system components for your fence. The controller features auditory alerts and a touchscreen for easy setup, activation, and management of your system. One master base and 3 additional bases work in concert with your controller to identify and store the locations of your fence boundary and exclusion zones. The collar communicates continuously with the bases to track the real-time location of your dog and delivers either a tone or a static correction if the boundary is breached. Your wireless dog fence also includes a USB cable, a USB AC adapter, 4 AC adapter power cords, 2 rechargeable batteries and charger, mounting options, blue boundary flags and white training flags, and a heart-shaped collar tester. You will need to understand these key terms: roaming area, trigger zone, exclusion zone, and attenuation. Roaming area is the area inside the trigger zone where your dog is free to roam and play. The system is capable of forming a custom shape of up to 500 feet in any direction. The trigger zone, which can be 6 to 13 feet wide, is located at the edge of the roaming area. The collar will correct at a point within this zone. These points, strung together, will form your fence boundary. Correction is triggered by your dog crossing into the trigger zone. The speed of your dog as he crosses the trigger zone will influence where the correction is delivered. The exclusion zone is a targeted area where you wish to restrict your dog's access, such as a large flower bed, pool, or patio. It must be at minimum 12 feet by 12 feet wide. In addition, each zone cannot be located within 20 feet of another zone, fence boundary, or base. The system accommodates up to 4 exclusion zones. Attenuation is a bow, dip, or crisscross in the fence boundary. This can be caused by objects that interfere with the signal strength of your wireless fence. The resulting shape of the fence boundary may be slightly different than initially recorded, and the roaming area may be reduced. Objects that can create interference include a microwave, mirrors, electric power meters, metal downspouting, air conditioning units, concrete walls, aluminum siding, metal garage doors, dense landscaping, or heavily wooded lots. The denser an obstructing object is, the more severe the shaping effect will be on your fence boundary. When placing your bases, please keep the objects in your home and around the immediate outside of your home in mind to help minimize attenuation. Situating bases 3 feet away and above these objects or on windows might help alleviate some of the attenuation. Prior to installation, make sure the controller is next to the computer and charging by way of the USB cable provided. Once you remove the plastic wrap from the batteries, place them in the charger that is provided. This will take approximately 3 hours to charge. While charging, you can begin to plan the layout of your fence on paper to ensure it suits the custom shape of your yard while providing your dog with optimum freedom and safety. Keep in mind, for your dog's safety, your trigger zone should not be closer than 20 feet to any road or sidewalk. The 4 bases should be placed on a window or outer wall in the furthest corners of your home or attached garage and near an outlet, but do not connect them to the outlets at this time. The bases must be a minimum of 20 feet apart. Tracking accuracy of the system will increase the farther the bases are from each other. Place the bases approximately 6 feet from the floor and at least 3 feet above and away from objects that reside inside and outside the home that can obstruct the signal, such as a microwave, mirror, electric power meters, metal downspouting, air conditioning units, aluminum garage doors, or dense landscaping. Placing the base on a window might also alleviate interferences from these objects. Consult your instruction manual for more details. Disconnect the fully charged controller from the USB cable. Connect the master base A to a power source. The indicator light will flash green, signifying that the master base A is on. Activate the master base A by touching the screen of the controller to turn it on. First, press Get Started. Next, press System, and then press Complete. The master base A is now added to the system, and the indicator light will turn solid green. Walk to base B, located to the right of master base A. Plug the AC adapter power cord into the outlet, and after the indicator light turns green, press Complete on the controller to add base B to the system. Add the remaining bases to the system one at a time in a clockwise fashion. For details, see the instruction manual. Setting up your fence boundary is a critical step. Here are some general guidelines. Place blue boundary flags in the ground 10 to 20 feet apart from one another to establish the desired perimeter of your boundary. You do not need to place flags across your driveway. After setting your blue flags, use your controller to activate your fence boundary. First, select Fence from the main menu. Next, select Add Fence and press Complete. You are now ready to activate your fence boundary. Pick one of the blue flags as your starting point. Start at this flag by holding the controller at waist level over the flag. Wait 5 seconds and press Record on the controller screen. To ensure success, keep the controller over the flags at all times, but do not let your body get between the controller and the bases. Now walk the flag line at a slow, deliberate pace all the way around your fence boundary. Slow down when you go around corners and stop for 1 second if you want to make a sharp corner point. If you encounter an obstacle, like a shed or another large object, press Pause and then walk around the object, wait 5 seconds, and press Continue to close the fence boundary through the object. Continue to record your fence boundary by walking a slow, deliberate pace over the remainder of the flags. When you return to your starting point, press Done and then Next. Optional exclusion zones may be added during or after the initial installation process. These can be used to keep pets away from areas such as a swimming pool or a large garden. Up to 4 exclusion zones can be set. Setup is similar to setting your fence boundary. Use the white boundary flags and insert them into the ground 6 feet apart to establish the desired exclusion zone boundary. Be sure the flags form an enclosed zone. Also, make sure there is at least 20 feet between exclusion zones and the fence boundary and bases. Use the controller to activate your exclusion zone. First, select X zones from the main menu. Next, select Add X zone. Then select the X zone to be added, and then press Complete. You are now ready to activate your exclusion zone. Starting with the first white flag, hold your controller at waist level 4 feet inside the flag line. Wait 5 seconds and press Record. To help ensure success, keep the controller between your body and the bases at all times. Walk at a quick, deliberate pace around the inside of your exclusion zone. End where you started and press Done. For more details, refer to your instruction manual. Remove the battery cap and install your fully charged battery. Insert the battery cap and turn clockwise to lock in place. Your battery should last approximately 3 to 5 days. However, this is based on system use as well as the activity of your dog. To ensure your collar is ready at any time, we recommend that you charge your batteries nightly. A green light on the collar will flash every second to indicate that the collar is on. A red light will flash on the collar to indicate that the battery needs to be recharged or if the collar is near a trigger zone. The system features integrated motion sensor technology that allows the collar to conserve battery life when not in use. During this time, the collar light will not flash. To awaken the collar, just give it a gentle shake. The system allows you to activate up to 2 collars using the controller. To activate a collar, just gently shake it near the master base. Using the controller, select Collar from the main menu, select Add Collars, and then press Next. Select the collar you would like to activate, and then proceed to name your collar. To create the name, first press the left or right arrows to highlight the letter, and then press the up or down arrows to choose the character that you want. Press Save, and a confirmation will display. The collar defaults to tone only, but includes up to 5 static correction levels. Use the controller and press Level Up or Level Down for your desired setting. Your actual fence boundary may not follow exactly the steps you took when recording your fence. Your actual boundary will be a point within the trigger zone. These points, strung together, will make up your fence boundary. The trigger zone may be 6 to 13 feet wide, and a collar correction at any point within the zone is acceptable. To confirm the location of the actual fence boundary, follow these steps. Make sure your collar is set to tone only. Extend your arm down and by your side. Hold the collar by the battery housing so that you can see the collar light. Make sure that your body does not get between the collar and the bases, as your body may affect the signal and cause the boundary to shift inward. Walk toward a blue boundary flag while gently moving the collar until the collar beeps and the collar light flashes red. To confirm the boundary location, step back until the collar stops beeping and then walk forward in the same direction until the collar beeps and the light flashes red again. Place a white training flag at the beeping point. Repeat the process by walking toward the next blue boundary flag. Verify the fence boundary location by listening for the beep and placing a white training flag at the location of the beep. Repeat until the entire containment area is surrounded with white training flags. If you are comfortable with the placement of the training flags and the resulting roaming area, you can remove your blue boundary flags. If you are not satisfied, there might be an object obstructing the signal, causing attenuation in the fence. You may need to re-record your fence to fine-tune the fence boundary. To ensure safe and effective operation, it is important to make sure the collar is fitted properly on your dog. First, be sure your dog is safely within the roaming area and the collar correction level is set to tone only. Position the collar high on your dog's neck and below your dog's regular collar. The probes should be under your dog's chin, facing upward and centered. Make sure the probes maintain contact with your dog's skin at all times. Adjust the collar to fit snugly, but not tightly. You should be able to slide the tip of one finger between your dog's coat and one of the probes of the collar. 2 sets of probes of different length are provided. Decide which probe size is best based on your dog's hair length. Once the collar is adjusted to the correct length, remove the collar and trim the excess strap using scissors. Be sure to leave extra room if your dog is going to grow or grows a long winter coat. It is important to always remove the collar before adjusting any system component. Never leave the collar on your dog for more than 12 hours at a time. Routinely clean the probes and your dog's neck to prevent skin irritation. Once you have successfully completed these steps, you are now ready to begin training your dog. Refer to your instruction manual for a complete training guide. Remember, you must complete the entire training process to ensure the successful operation of your new custom-shaped wireless dog fence. Thank you again for choosing the custom-shaped wireless dog fence from Havahart Wireless, the leading innovator of digital fence solutions.